Winter had wrapped the city in silence. Not the peaceful kind, but the kind that feels watched. It was December, Christmas week. The streets were alive during the day. Lights, laughter, crowded shops, car horns, impatient footsteps. But at night, the city changed. The cold sank deeper. The roads emptied faster, and shadows grew longer and darker, as if the city itself was holding its breath. Inside a small apartment on the third floor of an old residential building, a woman sat alone. The heater hummed quietly. The clock ticked loudly. Tick, tick, tick. It was 11 p.m. She flinched. Her heart skipped. The phone screen lit up the dark room. Husband calling. She answered. Hello? Listen carefully. I need your help, right now. Her stomach tightened. What happened? Are you okay? My car broke down. I'm stuck outside the office. No taxis, no cabs. Christmas week. Everything's booked. Please, bring the second car. Come get me. She hesitated. He had joined this new workplace only a few weeks ago. She had never seen the office. Where is it? I'll send you the location. Please, hurry. She wrapped her coat tighter around herself. Her breath fogged the air. The roads were empty. Too empty. Streetlights flickered, one by one, as she drove further away from the city. The GPS voice echoed in the car. Continue straight for 5 kilometers. 5 kilometers became 10. Buildings thinned out. Shops disappeared. Homes turned into warehouses. Then, nothing. Her hands trembled on the steering wheel. A chill crawled up her spine, not from the cold, but from something else. The car slowed as the GPS finally said, "You have arrived at your destination." She stepped out of the car. The building stood alone, tall, concrete, abandoned. No lights, no guards, no other vehicles. Just one dim bulb flickering above the entrance. Her heart pounded. This can't be right. But her phone buzzed. A message. I'm inside, 10th floor. She swallowed and walked in. The reception smelled wrong. Damp. Mold. Something rotten beneath it all. Behind the desk sat a fat man. Too still. Too quiet. His eyes followed her, but his head didn't move. I need the lift? The man didn't respond. He only raised his thick finger and pointed. She didn't thank him. She couldn't. Her legs felt weak as she walked toward the elevator. She stepped inside, pressed 10. The doors closed. The lift shuddered. Then it started going down. No. The lights flickered. The floor display changed. Not numbers, just one glowing symbol. 666. The lift stopped. Doors opened. The smell hit her first. Rotting flesh, burning iron, decay. Moans echoed. Whispers, crying. Figures crawled across the floor. Hands reaching. Faces melted. Straight ahead, A red door, pulsing, breathing, calling her. She walked. She didn't want to, but her feet moved anyway. She opened it. Her husband sat inside, typing, in the dark. "Please, let's go home." He stopped typing, slowly turned. His smile was wrong.
"You called me. I came. I will take a soul to bring your child back."
Her blood ran cold. Memories flooded her mind. Candles, symbols, chants whispered at midnight. Whose soul?
"Your husband's."
She screamed, ran, laughed echoed behind her. Then, her husband's voice. "You did this. You're responsible." He stood there, holding his severed head. Blood flooded the hallway. She screamed. Silence. Not even the sound of wind. Not even the ticking of the clock. She woke up, in her bed. Her body was drenched in sweat. Her heart slammed violently against her ribs as if trying to escape. Her hands trembled as she touched her face. Warm. Alive. It was just a dream. Just a nightmare. She slowly turned toward the bedside table. The photograph was still there. Her 5-year-old son, smiling, frozen in time. Her lips quivered. She picked the photo up, clutched it to her chest, and broke down. "I'm sorry. I'm so sorry." Her shoulders shook. Her sobs echoed softly in the room. Then, she gasped. Her breath caught in her throat. The room felt colder, much colder. She stared at the ringing phone, didn't move, didn't blink. Her trembling hand finally reached out. She answered. "Hello? My car broke down. Can you come pick me up?" Her blood ran cold. Her mouth opened, but no sound came out. Slowly, very slowly, her eyes drifted toward the clock. 11 p.m. The same time, the same minute, the same second. Her face drained of all color. No, 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 no. The phone slipped from her hand, hit the floor, but the call didn't disconnect. From the fallen phone, a second voice joined the call. Deep, distorted, hungry.
"A soul is still owed."
She froze. Her eyes widened in terror. From behind her, a small hand slowly rested on her shoulder. Ice cold.
"Mama, you promised."
Aaron Smith, age 23, new intern, first job. Aaron was the kind of guy who stayed quiet, nodded a lot, and never said no, especially not to his manager. He had joined the company barely 3 weeks ago, a glass and steel corporate building on the outskirts of the city, 9 floors, always cold, always humming. That night, he stayed late. It started as something simple, a deadline, a data reconciliation task nobody else wanted. "Finish it tonight," his manager had said, already halfway out the door. By 10:47 p.m., the office was empty. No chatter, No phones ringing, no footsteps. Just the air conditioning and the flicker of fluorescent lights. Aaron sat alone on the 9th floor. He noticed it when he stood up to stretch. The office felt different. Not quiet, not empty, occupied. He shook the thought away. Late nights did that to your head. That's when he heard it. A chair, dragging, from somewhere behind the cubicles. Aaron froze. The sound wasn't loud, just enough to exist. He turned around. Rows of empty desks, dark monitors, unmoved chairs. Nothing. "Hello?" he called out. His voice sounded wrong in the open space. Too loud, too thin. No answer. He sat back down, told himself it was the building settling, metal contracting, his imagination looking for patterns. 5 minutes passed. Then, the elevator. Someone had just arrived, but security left at 10. Cleaning staff came at midnight, and they never came to the 9th floor. Aaron stood, walked slowly toward the glass wall overlooking the elevator lobby. The display panel showed 9. The elevator was already here. Doors closed. No footsteps. No voices. Just waiting. That's when his system notification popped up. New device connected to network. Aaron frowned. There were no other computers active on this floor. He checked the activity log. One workstation was awake. Logged in. Username INTERN-09. That wasn't his ID. His throat went dry. Slowly, carefully, he looked toward the far end of the office, past the cubicles, past the meeting rooms. One monitor was on, glowing white. Aaron took a step forward, then another. The air felt heavier with every movement. The screen displayed a blank document. A cursor blinked. Waiting. Letters appeared, one by one.
You stayed too late.
Aaron stepped back. His foot bumped a chair. The typing stopped. The cursor blinked. Then,
Turn around.
he didn't. He couldn't. The lights above him flickered. Once. Twice. Then the reflection in the dark glass wall shifted. Not a person. Something too tall. Too still. Standing where no one had been. It didn't move. It didn't breathe. It just existed. And somehow Aaron knew it had been here longer than the building. The office lights cut out. Emergency lights snapped on. Red. The reflection was gone. Aaron ran. Cubicles blurred past him. He didn't look back. He didn't want to confirm what his body already knew. That something was walking behind him without making a sound. The stairwell door. He slammed it open. Darkness. The emergency light above the stairs flickered weakly. He started down, then stopped. Someone was standing below him, facing upward. Its head bent at the wrong angle. It spoke. Not aloud. Inside his head. You are not supposed to leave. Aaron screamed, bolted back through the stairwell, hit the elevator button repeatedly. The doors opened. He jumped inside, As the doors closed, he saw it, standing at the end of the hallway, smiling, with too many teeth. The doors shut. The elevator dropped. Fast. Too fast. Lights flickered, then ground floor. Aaron collapsed in the lobby, crying, shaking, alive. Security found him minutes later. The report said, stress-induced hallucination, overwork, anxiety. The next day, he never returned. But sometimes, after midnight, the 9th floor network logs show an active user. Intern 09, typing, waiting for someone else who stays too late.